Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today the Houston Astros beat the Chicago White Sox 4-3. Great win for the Houston Astros today to get the series win against the White Sox. I'm really impressed with what the Astros did today. I think this is a good win, but also a bad win. I hate to say it that way, but it was a great win. But there are some negatives for this Astros team today. You hate to see hitters get banged up the way they did in this game. Isak leaves the game early off of a double play. He's limping and, has a leg injury. Hopefully it's not too serious, but it's not just that. Victor Caratini hit himself on a foul ball. He was a little shaken up after it. Good thing after that, he hit a double right after that and looked pretty solid running to second base, and then we saw him strike out. But it's not like you had to see him go play catch or anything after that. He was the DH today. So all he had to do after getting hit by a foul ball was, just run to second on a pretty easy double. So who knows how Caratini's taking. And then Jake Myers had a pretty bad collision in the center field wall today. So those three things happening are not that is not what is good from this win. But it is great to see the Astros get a series win to make it 4-3, and in their season series against the Chicago White Sox being 3-3. Look, I don't think it would have really I don't think that record really matters, because it's not like you want to have the same. You want to have the same record. To potentially break a tiebreaker, but I don't think there's going to be a tiebreaker that needs to be made. Right now, these two teams are 31 games apart. The Astros are 7 games over, and the White Sox are 23 games back from 500. But still, it's great to see the Astros not lose their season series against this White Sox team. But a great thing is, so far, the Astros have only lost one series at home this year. They got swept against the Giants, which was game 4, 5, and 6. Got swept against the Giants, looked horrendously offensively, and looked really poorly. And ever since then, you've seen domination home. Domination all year at home, really. 24-13 at this point now. But they had a poor 2-4 start at home this year, and that was their start to the regular season. Since then, they are 22-9 at home since then, which is really good. And they have now 12 series played at home this year, 10 series won, 1 loss, and 1 tie. So that's just great, and that's a lot different than what we've seen from this team in years past when being at home. All right, so. And that's something you want to see. Like the last couple of years, I've been wanting this team to be a lower seed in the playoffs potentially, because they're more dominant on the road than they are at home. And if you're a lower seed, you're going to play more games on the road. But now I'm at the point where I want this Astros team to be a higher seed now, because you want them to be at home. They're actually 3 games below 500 this year. Win on the road, and they're 11 games over at home. So, but just pure domination home this year. So 4-3 is the final score. 10 hits for the Astros, 10 for the White Sox, 1 error for the Astros, 0 for the White Sox. Win goes to Framber Valdez. Man, was he good today. 7-4, another win for Framber. 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, given up, 12 strikeouts. That's tied for a career high. You know what? I feel like Joe Espada made the right decision, but I would have loved to see Technically, Joe Espada could have done it, and I think Framber Valdez would have got it done if Joe Espada would have brought Framber Valdez out there for the 6th inning, just to face one batter. Framber was at 95 pitches. Framber could get up to 100, or maybe just a tiny bit over 100 if you needed him to. Guess who he was going to face? He was going to face the 7-hitter Palicos, who he struck out swinging the 2 previous bats before that, and he struck out 3 or 4 times tonight. I feel like that would have been a great opportunity for Framber to get that career high in strikeouts. Also would have been the most strikeouts in the season for Astros pitcher this year. The most is now Framber is tied this year for the most with Lance McCullers Jr., who had 12 against the the Athletics. I almost called them the Oakland Athletics. But that's the crazy thing. And this is another thing I'm going to say now. The Astros are 2-1 this year. They're now 2-1 this year, coming off of a game scoring 10 or more runs. Last year, their record, they scored 10 or more runs last year 11 times, and their record in the following games was 5-6. So much better so far this year in the following games after scoring double-digit runs, being 2-1 compared to being 5-6 last year. But how about this? Is crazy. In those 2 wins, 12 strikeouts for the 2 starting pitchers, Framber Valdez and Lance McCullers Jr. Laws goes to Martin. He's 2-7 in the year now. He goes 6 innings. He got 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Save goes to Josh Hader's 18th of the season, 18th straight as well this year, and 20th straight going back to last year. 1 inning, of course, tonight. He did have some trouble. This streak almost ended tonight. It came very close. It was inches away, actually. Almost got a home run. There was almost a home run. It was Carpa, I believe. No, he struck out Carpa, and then it was Vargas who hit the double to left. It was inches away from being a home run, and that would have been a 4-4 game. That save streak for Hader would have been over. But he does give it 2 hits, double and a home run to Talkman, and then the double to Vargas, gives it the earned run. 2 strikeouts though for Hader, and he gets the save. ERA is up to 1.55 now. Let's go to the scoring summary. RBI single for Cuero. He has been dominant in his career against Framber Valdez, and he continued to be that today. He had a 3-hit day, 2 hits all for Framber. RBI single to make it 1-0. Then Altuve with an RBI double to score 2. Isak and Pena come home. It's 2-1. He is batting over, after today, he's batting over 330 at home this year. Yainer Diaz, RBI double to right. He had a great day today. Altuve scored. It's 3-1. Cuero, RBI single to right, makes it 3-2. And then Isak Paredes with a home run to left, 400, left center, 400 feet. It's 4-2. And then Talkman with a home run to right, 352 feet. It's 4-3. Let's go to Astros individual batters. Pena 2 for 4. 2 infield singles for Pena today. Originally called that first one an error. It was so stupid, but they changed it. Thank God. 2-hit day for Pena, 1 run scored. Isak Paredes, 1 for 3 today. Struck out in his first at-bat, walk, and then a home run, and then double play, unfortunately. That's what led to that leg injury. Dubon replaced him. Did not have any at-bats in this game, but played some third base. Jose Altuve had a great day today, going 2 for 3. Altuve now batting over 330 at home. The day started with a walk for Altuve, then a double to left to score 2 runs, back-to-back games for Altuve with RBIs, then another double for Altuve in the 5th to left. Jacob Melton did come in the game to play left field, but did not have any at-bats. Yainer Diaz was terrific today. 3 hits, 1 RBI. RBIs for both games of this series for Yainer, I believe. A single to right in the first, Altuve to second, double to right to score Altuve in the 3rd, ground out to second to get Altuve to the 3rd and the 5th, and then 8th inning single to center. Christian Walker went 1 for 4 after his great day yesterday, single to center in the 8th. That was it for Walker. And Jake Myers went 0 for 4 today, had the scary collision in center field. Caratini, as I already mentioned, had the double. That was it for him. Can Smith was 0 for 4, striking out once and then grounding out 3 times, 2 to third, 1 to short. Brandon Rogers was 0 for 3 today, grounding out shorts and then struck out and flied out. Framber, as I mentioned, went 5 innings. After that, it was Sean Dubin going the 6th. He got the inning done in 11 pitches. ERA is down to 1.67. Brian King is the 7th inning pitcher, getting a strikeout, getting the inning done in 18 pitches. That ERA is down to 2.79. It was like 2.8 something or like 2.89, I believe, when the day began. Brian Abreu and Josh Hader pitched for the first time in this series. Abreu pitched the 8th, giving up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 16-pitch inning, 1.5 ERA now. And then Josh Hader, as I already mentioned, got the save, and we know what he did today. Astros win 3-4, and 4-3, and now they will have another series at home. Try to continue another series to win at home, or another series not to lose at home potentially, because they've only lost 1 of 12 this year. I'm really excited to see what can happen in this next series as Carlos Correa comes back into town. This video, hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out. Go Astros.